Hello and welcome to this week's little video. I'm not sure what we're going to call it yet. We always decide at the end. So we're going to start off with just saying you don't just have a power within you. It's not just any old power within you, and it is you.
You're the power.
Yeah, you are that power. So this is what we, and the power it's in your imagination. So, and we use this imagination. Some people have another word for it, but I use imagination. Some say it's the creativity within them, but we all use it day in and day out. So for instance, you're watching a film, you've gone to the cinema to watch the film, you're going to use your imagination in that film. The director and everyone involved in the film are depending on your imagination to make the film any good. Because if you went in there saying, I'm just going to watch actors and it's just going to be a film about this and that, you're not going to get involved. But to get the full enjoyment, you pretend, you get in your imagination and you pretend it's all real, you pretend the characters are real and that you're involved in it. So when something jumps out in the film, you're like, oh, watch out, because you've let your imagination just run wild with you, or else otherwise it'd be very boring and you just walk out if you didn't use your imagination. So we do use it all the time. And then if you don't watch films, if you watch soap operas, the same thing. If a character dies in the soap opera, you get upset because you think that the character's not real, but with your imagination, you've imagined you know them and you know what it's like, and then when they die, you're like, oh, that's dreadful. So when you say you don't use your imagination, which we've had lots of people say, oh, I don't use it, you do in everyday life, to drive, everything.
I think the thing is, when people say imagination, it's like you've been saying, oh, that's just your imagination, that's not real.
Yeah.
So there's that sort of word, that's just when you try and label things with words, because imagination is just like, well, it's daydreaming, or it's visualising, or you're using your imagination all the time.
Or it's creativity.
You're just thinking is imagination.
Yeah.
So even that, the word imagination, people go, oh, well, that's just in your imagination, but you're using your imagination all the time, because just to imagine what you're going to do in the next minute, that's using imagination.
So
and
you're creating your experience with your imagination. You create your experience, and then this is where you come on to manifesting. So everything's been created, it's all been given you within this whole imagination, within this other, we've not got a name for this space, but it's already been done. And then people say, well, but it's difficult. But it's not. It's as easy as ordering on Amazon. It really is. Especially you don't get involved in the middle bit. So you place your order on Amazon, you press, oh yeah, we'll have that, buy that. Now you don't get involved in how that's going to get from you pressing yes on a computer and ordering it to be received in your home. You don't think of all the things that have to happen to get it delivered at your doorstep, because you don't need to be bothered about that. And it's the same thing when you want to experience something. You just live from the end that it's done. You don't get involved in how, when, where, why, what, just like you don't in Amazon. But it's even quicker than Amazon. If you really see it from the end and you think, oh, that's going to happen within a day, and really truly know that, it will. So it can be even faster than Amazon.
The thing is, because it's lots of spiritual people say this, the greats, and they've all said, and I think even in the Bible, that creation's finished, so it's already done. But what it is, so everything's already done, but we see it through different vantage points of coming from our focus on. If we say that it's not done, we're going to see that. So everything's done. Everything, every possibility is already here right now, because now is all there is.
So you're getting something, you're not getting something, you're nearly getting something. It's done.
So everything's done. You put me off saying that. You
Sorry, I do promise not to.
So everything's completely finished. Everything's done. So, and there's no good and bad, but you can perceive it to be good and bad, and you see it through the filter of your beliefs. So if you say, oh, I'm not going to receive that, and that's not true, you'll see it through that filter of it's not true. Because it's like the centre of, if you put it into like a picture, it would be like, just say for instance there was a dot, and that dot is everything's done. In that moment, everything was created at that one point in time. And then wherever we are, focused on on that dot, looking through it with the filter like a telescope, but looking through it from the filter of, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, that's not true. That's what you'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all there now, but it's what you are aware of is what you'll see. So if you're aware that it isn't true, it won't be true to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're aware that that is true, you'll see it. So you don't even have to believe anything anymore, because your awareness is the power. Your awareness is whatever you want to call it. You can call it God, you can call it universal intelligence, you can call it divine intelligence, divine knowing, all them sorts of words, you know.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what the words are. But that's what it is. That's what awareness is. So when you put your awareness on that, that's what you see. You'll see more of. And if you take your awareness off that and put it on something else, as soon as you put your awareness on something else, that's gone.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you focus on a thought that's not that good,
you'll experience
it. You experience that feeling, and you can test this straight away, because if you're not feeling that good and you put your awareness on something that you love straight away, there's no waiting. Straight away you'll feel better. Because your awareness has gone off that to that. So that's a proof to yourself that it's true. You can have in all these deep...
And it all comes from you, like all the happiness, like watching this video, you feel happiness. But hopefully...
yeah.
But it's coming from you, so even if you're not, that's coming from
It's
you.
your fault. If you don't like this video, it's your fault.
Yeah, because if you're laughing along with us and say, oh, they're so funny... But that's coming from you, because that happiness is within you. If you're feeling a bit grumpy, that happiness is coming from you. Nothing to do with us.
And also...
But look at that.
If something that makes you laugh, all it is you've changed your awareness to something, then you felt the laughter.
Yeah. So like when I've like come from a background of doing Reiki, history, Reiki, whatever, and I've always said to the people that the healing is already taking place, and it's them that it's doing it. It's just like just guiding them to this lovely, peaceful place, but it's their own power that actually heals them.
Yeah.
When you know you are that power, no one else, because there's only you. It feels freeing, because you know you don't have to wait for someone to do something to make you feel better. You don't have to wait for something to happen to feel better. You have that power now. So use it.
Yeah, so use it or lose it. No, you can't lose it. But if you just try that, if you're not feeling that good in the moment, and if you just think of something you love or something really nice, and just pay attention to that, put your awareness on that, and then see how you feel differently. And if you do, well, you will do, when you feel differently, isn't that the evidence that what you put your awareness on is what you get?
Yeah.
Well, it's not what you get, because it's what you experience, because it's all there already.
Yeah. And it's up to you to look, and that's what we have always said to people. We'll just point you, and it's up to you to see what you'll see. So that's our little video for this week, and we hope you like it. Hope you share it as well. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And I don't know what to do to put the bell up there, so you'll have to look for it. Okay, till next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.